From Keene in the Shire, the Liberty Media capital of the world, this is Daryl W. Perry, host of FPP Radio News for Thursday, January 11th, 2018. Silver is trading at $17.01 per ounce. Gold is valued at $1,319 per ounce. Zen Cash is trading at $55, and the average price of Bitcoin is $13,802. Antiwar.com reports further adding to the soaring civilian death toll in Yemen. Saudi warplanes attacked a marketplace in northern Yemeni Sada province on Wednesday, killing at least 11 people and wounding 5 others. It is unclear why the market was attacked or if any combatants were located anywhere near the targeted site. Health officials confirmed an 11-year-old boy was among those killed, however. As civilian deaths have surged in recent weeks, it's becoming increasingly common for such incidents to happen without any official Saudi accounting for why the site was targeted. Marketplaces and other obvious civilian targets are being hit with alarming regularity. The Shiite-dominated homeland of the Houthi movement, the Sada province, has been increasingly the focus of Saudi airstrikes, with attacks hitting population centers instead of anything remotely military in nature.
Born into a devastating world and raised among the crowd, the Cloudwalker assumes a new identity and begins the unrelenting quest for truth. In this epic journey, he discovers dark secrets about aspects of his previous life that he once trusted. Through the journal of the Cloudwalker, he shares both the traumatic hardships and the eternal beauties of his experiences. Dear Society by the Cloudwalker is available from Amazon.com and all major bookstores.
UPI reports immigration agents conducted pre-dawn interviews at 7-Eleven stores throughout the country on Wednesday, arresting 21 people. Immigration and Customs Enforcement, ICE, said agents raided nearly 100 stores to audit employee records and interview employees, according to the Washington Post. Thomas Homan, acting director of ICE, said today's actions send a strong message to U.S. businesses that hire and employ illegal workforce. ICE will enforce the law, and if you are found to be breaking the law, you will be held accountable. The Staten Island Advance in New York reported agents raided 3 area stores. Employees at 2 of the stores said no arrests were made there. One manager, whose name was not reported, said they were here for like 15 minutes or so, then they left when everything was good. Nestor Iglesias, a spokesman for ICE, told the Sun-Sentinel in Florida that agents visited 7 stores in Broward, Miami-Dade, and Palm Beach counties. The newspaper said the audits could result in criminal charges or fines for stores found to be hiring undocumented immigrants. Agents visited 7-Eleven stores in Washington, D.C. and 17 states. Homan said ICE will continue to protect jobs for American workers by eliminating unfair competitive advantages for companies that exploit illegal immigration. In 2013, ICE officials arrested 9 7-Eleven owners and managers for employing undocumented immigrants and paid them with Social Security numbers belonging to dead people or children. All but one pled guilty to fraud charges and were required to pay more than $2.6 million in back wages.
For over 40 years, Robertson Brokerage has been a trusted source for buying and selling precious metals like gold and silver. And as a Bitcoin-preferred business, Robertson Brokerage has removed the minimum purchase amount for all orders paid in the digital currency. Call Robertson Brokerage today for knowledgeable advice on buying and selling precious metals and a forward-thinking approach to new technologies. 800-874-9760 or visit online at rrbi.co.
Reuters reports Vermont Senate on Wednesday passed a bill to legalize recreational cannabis use, which would make it the first state in the nation to do so through the legislative process rather than a ballot initiative. Republican Governor Phil Scott is expected to sign the bill, which passed the Democratic-controlled Senate by a voice vote. The Democratic-controlled House of Representatives passed the measure last week. Although Vermont is one of the most politically liberal states, it is also one of 23 in the nation that do not allow ballot initiatives. The Vermont bill would allow those 21 and older to possess up to 1 ounce of cannabis, 2 adult plants, and 4 immature plants beginning July 1st. It does not immediately clear the way for retail sales of cannabis, leaving that up to a commission created last year to study how it should be taxed and regulated. Passage puts the state at odds with the Trump administration. Last week, Attorney General Jeff Sessions reversed an Obama-era policy easing enforcement of federal laws banning cannabis in 8 states where it was legal. Neighboring Massachusetts, nearby Maine, and 6 other states have legalized cannabis use as a result of voter initiatives. The New Hampshire House of Representatives on Tuesday passed a similar bill to legalize recreational cannabis use. That state's governor, Republican Chris Sununu, said he is opposed to legalization. This has been FPP Radio News, online at fppradio.com.